morning, guys.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. No so. Oh yes.
Good morning.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Lola Williams.
Oh yes. No so. My God. Him now is the Alpha and Omega. On the end. My God.
As you're coming in, go ahead and share the video on your page.
The Alpha and Omega.
Share the video on your page. Let's get more people connected. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good morning. How are you guys doing today? Yay. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful morning by the grace of God. Just let's get to the business today real quick because of time, so that we will not be wasting time. A lot of people are actually at work right now. Some people are driving to work. So let's get to it real quick so that we can get to the bottom of this at this point in time. I want to say good morning one more time. I really appreciate you guys for coming to join me as we are going to dig into this relationship issue. So many things going on in the society. I'm telling you, if you don't have any understanding about what's going on in the society, let me tell you something. You better go and start digging because so many things happening in society today, and I'm telling you, many homes are going down. And as they're going down, I'm telling you, people are dying alongside with their relationship. Many people cannot hold it together, because they cannot, they are not able to endure the failure, the failure part of the whole stuff. Okay, they really don't want that. It's a kind of an humiliation to them. They believe that if I cannot keep my marriage together, that's a slap on my face. That's a slap on my face. Okay? So people go through a lot. They go through a lot. And they're still going through a lot in society today. All right? So let's dig into this. Let's dig into this. Let's see what we can actually bring out of this one. All right? This morning, I was, yesterday somebody sent me a message. So I called the person up because I always love to speak with the people. If you send me a message and say, Pastor, I need clarification on this stuff, or probably I want to post my story, I want to make a phone call to you and say, hey, come on, tell me the story so I can know it. Or maybe I will chat with you just to be able to know exactly what is going on. So what happened was this particular young lady, she canceled our wedding. So the guy was narrating the whole stuff to me. The lady canceled the wedding without the consent of the husband, of the husband to be. She went to the pastor, canceled the wedding. Well, I'm no longer interested in this marriage. And then she picked up a ticket and then she flew straight to Dubai during that same week of the wedding. The husband's family didn't know anything, so they pick up their bags, they pick up all kinds of stuff and everything. They went straight to the church just to attend the wedding and be able to celebrate with their son, including the guy. So they got to church to find out from the pastor that no more wedding today because the bride already called it off. The family of the bride, they have that understanding. They are not coming. The bride is nowhere to be found. So you guys can just go home. So the food wasted. Invited guests, they got mad. They had to go back home. So as I was talking with this guy, I said, well, it's not normal for a woman with what is going on in the society today. It's very difficult for somebody to find a husband. Very difficult for somebody to find a wife, especially for the women. It's easy for a man to find a wife, okay? If you're ready for it, you are matured enough to be able to do it. It's easy for men to find a wife, all right? Only if you're not ready. Only if you're not emotionally ready, you are not financially ready, you are not physically ready, you are not matured in your mind, then you might not be able to find somebody. But the moment you are matured enough as a man, you'll be able to find somebody. But for a woman, it's actually not that easy. For a woman, it's not that easy. All right? So, now, and I said, can you tell me a little bit more about what is going on? And then he said, well, that was a day, like about 3 weeks before the wedding. The lady came to the house and said, well, Dimeji, let's just use Dimeji today. He said, Dimeji, yes, I love you. I want to marry you. We're about to get married in 3 weeks. I said, yes. He said, but I just want to be sure. I just want to be sure that, okay, all of this time, for the past 7 months, we have been talking about marriage. We have not had sex. I just want to be sure that you are not the kind of man that will end up getting married and may not be able to have erection. And that was exactly what the lady said. That was what the lady said to the man. And then the guy said, well, how do you want to know? How can I prove it? He said, well, take your pants off, then stroke yourself and let me see if you can have an erection. And that was it. And I said, okay. I said, then what did you say? And then I told the lady, well, I can't stroke myself. There's no way I can do it. And all kinds of stuff. And then the lady said, well, I'm going to do it for you. I will touch you there, because the moment a woman touches a woman, I'm telling you the fact. If a woman should touch a man, or probably you are standing in front of a woman and you're looking at the woman like right there, there will be emotion down there in your pants. You know, I say, okay, let me touch it. When I touch it, then I will see if it's actually going to be able to do what I wanted to do or not. All I want is just to know, do you have that capacity? Are you capable of getting erection? Are you capable? All right. So we always talk about it. Christianity is all about, you don't test drive, you don't test run before marriage. You have no right to have sex before marriage. You just have to go through marriage and just continue to have faith. You see, part of having faith is actually believing that this thing is going to work. And it's not just only you having faith alone, you have to put your faith to work. How do you put your faith to work? It's by you knowing for real, is this thing working or not? Is this thing working or not? You have to do everything possible to know my faith is correct. Faith without work is dead. There is nothing connected to a man of faith that refuses to work his faith. Now, so many people now go to the hospital for a test. And like I said this morning, don't marry anybody until you go and do a full medical checkup. Bible said don't test run, oh. You can't test drive, oh. You can't charge the battery, oh. You can't know maybe battery is working or not, oh. And all kinds of stuff. According to Bible, oh, we don't believe it, oh. But you know one funny thing? It is now that people are understanding that you can go to the hospital and put your faith to work. How do you put your faith to work? Take the man to the hospital. Let them come and do full blood work. Let them look at his kidney. Let them look at his liver. Let them look at his sperm count. Is his sperm able to give birth to children? Let them look at the banana. Is the banana getting erection or not? All right. Is it partial erection? Is it full erection? And all kinds of stuff. You see, nowadays, all of our young boys, they are full of drinking all this nonsense. They are full of drinking all of this stupid stuff. And the stuff they drink, go to Nigeria, it's all agbo they drink. They don't drink beer anymore. They drink agbo. And the agbo has messed them up down there that they can't have erection again. So the next thing they do is that they now go to church, because they know you church people. You church people believe that no sex until marriage. I will tell you stories here. No sex until marriage. So they go to church, they go and hide there. And because they are handsome and they are fine, they are tall, all the sisters will look at them and say, this is eligible bachelor. They will run after him, not knowing that he knew when he brother. Brother o le gbe fuke. Engine Now, you will not know. You will go there and then pastor will say, this is the person, oh, this is the person, oh. Let me tell you something. Go and do full blood work. Go and do full medical checkup. If the banana is the result of the banana is a 0, there is no prayer. Oh, I'm telling you guys don't understand. You don't understand. You have to have faith and put your faith to work. How do you do that? How do you do that? Take that brother to the hospital, let them test it. The sister wants to test it herself. Personally, listen to me. I don't see anything wrong in it. It's only a fanatic that will begin to say it's wrong. The sister is not asking for sex. The sister didn't say put it in my mouth. The sister didn't say put it in my cookie. He said let me touch it. By the time I hear it do bang, then you put it back in your paint, and then we can go to the altar and say I do, and everything will be fine. But me, I'm not moving an inch past this level where we are. If I don't understand that my faith that I'm putting to work is going to work. If my faith that I have that I'm marrying you, I'm putting work together with it, and if it's not going to work, then I'm not going to do this. I'm telling you. I don't see nothing wrong in it. Personally, I don't see nothing in it. I personally will not encourage my sister to marry a brother that cannot perform. The sister will end up in a psychiatric hospital later. She will end up in depression. Many of you guys are saying, oh, is it good for a pastor to encourage sex before marriage? How many of you are virgins when you go married? You want to knock you, what is it? Nigboro. Oh, I was taught to want to be Virgin Mary. Oh, to be Virgin Mary. Come get out of here. How many of you guys waited until wedding day to actually knock the thing? How many of you? Tell me. Then you now come and be telling me, oh, I'm a spiritual virgin. I'm a spiritual. What is a spiritual virgin? A spiritual virgin is a little baragenic Igboro. He has destroyed herself in Igboro. Now he now said, I'm submitting to Jesus. He now come to John, to Jesus. Now say, oh, I'm not a spiritual virgin. I'm not a spiritual virgin. You need to go and borrow yourself, brain. Okay? All right? So that is the stuff. The sister is not asking for sex. The sister wants to know. I have waited this long, but at least maybe somebody actually. He said, I have a very close friend. Very, very close friend to me. I'm telling you. This person may be watching me right now. She got married to a man, very handsome, tall man. No sex before marriage. The pastor was like, yeah, everything is good. This is a good guy. This is a good guy. They were speaking in tongues. And they said, this is the mind of God. This is the mind of God. They got married. The sister was excited. At least this man that is so tall like this, we have a very long banana. Let me go and go and enjoy. I'm going to enjoy this banana in my house. They go to the house, the man start rubbing body. Security for Palasa. There is something I have to tell you. What? Don't spoil today. We just finished dancing in church. We bring out the banana. Let's go and enjoy the thing. Let's come and put the banana in my hand. Right now. Let me put it in my mouth. And all kinds of say, you see, I used to have a sickness. And the sickness has affected my banana. And the banana cannot stand up. I just believe that you are old. Me, I'm old. You don't need children. I don't need children. All we need is companionship. All we need is companionship and all kinds of stuff like that. The sister said, Tio, batete, what's your contract? Ko tete dide ko legbe mi lórí bed ko kake ko ragba Uber. Pay Uber. This is it. You better call Uber now. This person I'm telling you is a very, very religious woman. She goes to church like a no man's business. He said, if you don't carry this, your stupid banana, and get Uber now, man, I will shoot your head. And that was how the woman went and canceled the wedding. They canceled the wedding, canceled everything. The woman said to me, Pastor, me over Yahweh now. I don't want to run crazy. Why will I be in a relationship and not be going to be able to enjoy sex? And somebody's telling me we are going to be partners, we are going to be, what do you call it, companionship? Which companionship are you talking about? Is there anything good without me doing goes bass? Which companionship are you talking about? Which companionship? The person may be listening to me right now. Because, it's a terrible thing. And she's not the only one. There are so many now. There are so many these days. And this is what the church has turned us to be, has turned us to become liars. We come and just start lying. Sister, what in lobo gauge it for down? They know, she will come and say, I'm a virgin. And the brother is saying, you are a virgin. Which virgin are you? When I got there, it's like as if I'm entering into a well. Pastor, say, your wife is a spiritual virgin. She has destroyed the real virgin long time ago. When she came back to church, now she became a spiritual virgin. All right? So you have to go and be drinking water with it. Okay? That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the church has turned us into be, to become liars. We come and lie. Me, I test drive my own car. I didn't wait for marriage, I didn't wait for the day of marriage or whatever. I wasn't born again. I wasn't born again at all when I got my wife. It wasn't like I was born again and I had to play by the rule of the church. I test drive the car like a no man's business. You think I'm stupid? All right? And the marriage is working. And the marriage is working today. And we have kids, beautiful kids. And we still have understanding. I still love my wife. Okay? I still love my wife. Even though we got married, I mean, we got engaged, we got together before we got born again. Before we got born again. You're not telling me whatever. That's the stuff a lot of pastors cannot tell you. So many of your stupid pastors can't tell you what test drive son. Your pastor Ajagbelo is not a regular car. He didn't test drive a regular car, he test drive a trailer. Your pastor. He test drive like a no man's business. Now he's preaching, tell you to go and sleep. Will you allow your sister to marry a banana-less man? A man that has no banana. Will you allow him to, your own sister to marry him? Your sister is telling you, this man don't have banana. You're not saying use your faith. Marry by faith. Keep on praying. Is that what it is? Is that Omugabi, a stupid person, will be telling somebody like that? I don't subscribe to it. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just telling you. I don't do it. All I'm telling you right now is go and do the test. There is a test in the hospital before you engage somebody. Because before you say I do to somebody, take that person to the hospital. Let them do a full medical test on that person. Full medical test. Thank God for technology. Thank God for technology. All right? Technology these days can allow us to know if this particular woman is going to be fruitful or not. If this particular man's sperm is going to be able to fertilize the egg or not. Is the banana going to be able to work or not? Okay? There is all these kinds of tests apart from blood group. You see, formerly we always talk about blood group. Are they compatible or not? Are they this or not? Is he a sickle cell? A carrier of sickle cell? Is he AA? Is he O whatever? Is he whatever? All right? You see, we used to have that. But now we have all of this. All of this. Whereby they will be able to understand all that. They will be able to give you a report that this man that you're about to get married to is a real man. He can tear the rock. He can tear cookie like anything. That's the way it is. So don't come here. When you say you're using faith, your faith, you must work on your faith. Your faith cannot work for you unless you work the faith. Going to the hospital is part of working your faith. All right? Going to the hospital to do that test is part of working your faith. You have to be wise. Don't just let any stupid pastor tie you down and let them push you until you marry someone that will ruin your life. You know this, all this why you didn't tell me? Is that not fakeness? Is that not 419? For you to know that your banana cannot work And all of this time that we've been dating, you didn't tell me nothing. Now on wedding day, you're now telling me your banana cannot walk. To hell with you and your banana. You will call Uber and get out of this hotel. I'm telling you. You will get out of here. That is the stuff. Now, let me go to the second part of it. Somebody is telling me sex is not food. Sex is not food. What is wrong with you? What exactly? Do you need brain surgery? Do you need me to slap some Rema into your head? Do you want to come to me so I can slap Rema into your head? Come on, man. When we're talking about marriage, I want to break down something to you guys today, but I won't break it down real good unless you come and meet me in Dallas. I won't break it down to you real good. Meet me in Dallas, you will hear it. Is it when we talk about sexual relationship between two people, that is what makes able to recognize married people. You think it's the thought. When we go to church, I say, you're getting married between God, in front of God and in front of these people. Do you take? No. That one is fake. You see, let me tell you, a lot of people got married in church and God was not present there. God wasn't there. You see, this thing they call sexual relationship is a big-time covenant that I'm telling you is a blood-sealed covenant. That the moment you engage in sexual relationship, in heaven, they record it that you and that person become husband and wife. Sexual relationship proves that. That's the litmus test of being married. Litmus test of being married. That is it. You don't understand. The moment you have sexual relationship with somebody, there is a lockdown. No wonder the Bible says for this cause, the man will leave his father and leave his mother and join together with his wife and they will cleave together. Cleaving means that in one can. Me. The two of them, one door, what you want locked down. They are locked down, the blood is flowing together, the water is flowing together, covenant is flowing together, everything is now together. That's what they refer to cleaving. Cleaving together. You don't understand. Alright? So that is what marriage is. Marriage, that's what it is. No wonder the Bible is saying you cannot go and be fasting. Your MFM pastor cannot tell you to fast for 14 days. Without the agreement of your husband, that's a fake fasting. That fasting cannot stand. God will not hear that fasting. That fasting is fake. All those prayers you are praying, hitting your head on the wall is fake. You are only exercising yourself. The moment you and your husband didn't agree on that 3 days fasting, is a fake fasting. Go and tell your pastor Shola said that. He said, Pastor Shola lo sobe. Okay, Pastor Shola lo sobe fine. If your husband is telling you, my endurance is only 2 days, I can only endure 2 days. You can't fast for 17 days and 40 days. Let me tell you, go and tell that fasting I'm not fasting. Tell your pastor, I'm sorry, sir, I can only do 2 days. Do 2 days. All right? And go back and meet your husband. You don't understand where the blessing of marriage is. During the sexual interaction, during the time of sex, oh God, a lot of things is going on in the atmosphere, which you don't know. A lot of you don't take advantage of that mere moment to pray. You should take that moment when you have cleaved together, to say one word to God. Say, Father, bless our union. You don't understand. Sexual relationship is so powerful. If you want to go and be praying in mountain of fire, go there and be praying, die. Fast 24/7. By the time you will come back, the side chick of your husband will be pregnant the second time. She will be carrying twins this time around. You are clear. Your eyes will be clear. One thing you don't understand is marriage is only 20% spiritual and 80% physical. Marriage is 20% spiritual, 80% physical. You don't understand? Prayer cannot replace sex. Prayer cannot replace money. Prayer cannot replace date nights. Prayer cannot replace communication in marriage. Prayer cannot replace transparency. Prayer cannot replace anything whatsoever. Also, prayer is only a foundation. Prayer is what keeps you going. But the physical part of it is 80%. That's where you have to be intimate with your wife, with your husband. You have to give up the cookie 24/7. Either you like it or don't like it. It's a covenant of marriage. That when you are mad and your husband still wants to eat the cookie, you give it up. Your wife wants to chop the banana, you bring it out. I don't care how angry you may be. I don't care how angry you may be. You must actually give it up. Give it up. That cookie must be given up. That banana must come out of your pants. Okay? Don't put belt. Remove the belt. Okay? It's a right. Okay? That body belongs to her. She has a right over your body. Likewise, you have a right over her own body. You don't come here and be quoting stupid scriptures here. You don't come here and be praying. This is not prayer. This is things that you have to do. You are not having sex with your husband 3 months, 4 months down the road because you are spiritual. You're going on the mountain, coming down from the mountain saying, die. Your husband is there. I back banana and move by. Banana and move right. Don't let me fool you. Before you come back on that mountain, your husband is already doing another marriage with another person. Do you think I will blame the man? I will never blame him. Because you are the one disobeying the word of God. Fasting and prayer must be based upon agreement between husband and wife. If your wife is saying no, if your husband is saying no, you cannot embark on that stuff. You have to throw it out. You need to throw it out. Okay? You need to throw it out. Marriage is 20% spiritual and 80% physical. You sit down on a dining table and you eat together. Prayer cannot replace it. You create time to go out on date nights. Go and mingle. Go to friends. Sit down in a place. Talk. Have a drink here and there. Eat out. Prayer cannot replace it. Moment that you spend in the fireplace, where you become romantic, kissing each other, touching and all kinds of stuff, prayer cannot replace it. It's nothing you should pray for. Prayer can't replace it. Exchange of gifts. Oh, I buy you a ring today. I'm buying you a car tomorrow. Prayer cannot replace it. It cannot be replaced. Okay? I'm just borrowing you guys' brain. Gradually brain. Small brain that I'm borrowing you. No wonder your marriage is actually going to collapse. You are only praying. Whereas you're supposed to be doing the physical part of it, you are not doing it. You are not doing it. Your marriage will fail. If you don't understand that the physical part of it is actually more than the spiritual part of it. You're supposed to have done the spiritual part before you embark on that journey. You're supposed to lay the foundation in prayer. You're supposed to seek the face of God as you lay the foundation. The moment you enter into the relationship, the next thing that is there is relationship. The next thing is relationship. You and I. You and I. You and I. She and you. And you guys continue like that. Date night, exchange of gift, communication, talking all the time, having sex constantly. You don't understand that sex will make you guys very close. It will bring you closer constantly. Constantly. It is very good for husband and wife to actually engage in sexual activity. It brings unity. You flow together. Your blood will flow through her. Our blood will flow through you. The water in her system will flow through you. Yours will flow through her. I'm telling you. And you'll see how it's going to help your marriage to grow. And you keep going. And you keep going. So many of you don't understand. You are over spiritual people. Over spiritual. And when you are over spiritual, you are going to die. Okay? You're going to die without fulfillment. You're going to continue to shout, die until heaven will come. Now, the pastor that is actually telling you to pray, die, you think he's a fool. Pastor, buy enough for you, wear a lot to lose. Pastor's wife is looking shiny and smiling all the time. Because the pastor will say, Yodi Bombo. The pastor is writing prayer point down like this. He's sticking it in and doing bang, and writing points down. And then he will get to tell you, Mumunia or dead. The pastor is telling you, my father, every enemy affecting my marriage, die by fire. Oh, borrow our own brain. You didn't borrow your own brain. Like, okay, pastor is actually doing the physical part at home. Oh, pastor is Shinobo Legidio. When he gets home, pastor will fit para. Oh, yeah, the pastor is a faster function. That pastor is forget it. The guy is a human rabbit. Oh, human rabbit, Buruko, get the budget. And he will come prayer point and you are there. Mumu, but the pastor know how to do his own thing. Pastor know how to do his own thing. And you are there. You now go home and be telling your husband you are fasting. How many of your pastor is fasting with you? The pastor will give you 17 days fasting and prayer. Pastor will be looking shiny. He will have energy every 6 o'clock to come and pray. He will be saying, shout, everybody shout, hallelujah. And then you guys will be thinking, where is pastor getting all this energy for pastor? Pastor Gbawerara? He's not fasting. You are the one fasting. It is your own battle. I understand. You don't understand. You don't understand. You need to go and wake up. Wake up and do the right thing. The pastor know how to do that, to treat his own wife correctly. He's doing it. Money is coming in. Pastor's wife is going to Cancun. Pastor's wife is traveling to Dubai. Pastor's wife is going everywhere having fun. You are the one that is there on the mountain all the time looking agag. Looking agag and stinking. You don't take shower because you are fasting. You don't go to the salon to do your hair because you are fasting. You look so rough. So rough. When your husband look at you and say, let's have sex, you say, no, you are on the mountain. Continue to be on the mountain. You will come back and meet your married there later when you come down from the mountain. You think prayer is what is needed. Prayer is only 20% of marriage. Alright? The spiritual part is 20%. The real part of it is 80%. That 80% is what you do. What you do. It's a doing thing. What you do. You don't pray it. You don't pray it. You do it. You do it. So I looked at it and said, whoa, why will anybody say, oh, he's sex food? That person must need a kind of a brain surgery or something. We must need brain surgery. So any church that you go to, and your pastor is telling you to go on 500 days fasting, 40 days fasting and prayer, and your husband is not in connection with it, you cannot do it. It's not doable. It's not doable. You need to go and disconnect from it. You don't want to go into it at all. So let me come back again. Now, sex before marriage, according to the scripture, is not supposed to be. Why? Because you don't understand maybe that person will still be your husband or not. And sexual relationship will definitely connect you and whosoever together. Sexual relationship will connect you guys together. So that's why you need to understand that you cannot have sex with just anybody. That's why the Bible says if you have sex with a prostitute, in heaven they will record it that you and that prostitute, you guys are in holy matrimony. You can't do it. All right? So you have to wait until the wedding day. But with the risk that we have today, a lot of men, they have lived their life recklessly. A lot of women have lived their life recklessly also. Do you know how many women have done abortion 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times? And the doctor has already told them that they are not going to be able to carry a baby, that the walls of the fallopian tube is actually so smooth that they cannot, baby can't be attached to it and stuff. But you don't have any understanding. So they come back to church and then they raise up their hand. They say they are spiritual virgins. And then they tell you there's no sex until marriage and there's no sex until marriage. Understand? And at the end of the day, you are married to them already. They believe that the moment you are married to them, you are married to them and you can't go anywhere. And you can go anywhere. All right? And that's a trick. I don't believe a Christian should do that. A Christian who have that understanding that, okay, I cannot have erection. You shouldn't treat a woman to marry you and be saying no sex before marriage. I don't think you should do that. You should at least tell the person from the onset, say, oh, me, I can't get erection. That's why I want to marry you as a single mother of 3. I know you don't want any kid anymore. And you are actually 55, and me, myself, I'm 55. And I see that you don't need so much of sex anymore, just companionship. Do you still want to do it? We can actually enjoy our lives together. We can buy sex toys, and then we can actually have fun together and all kinds of stuff like that. If there's an agreement like that, if there is a agreement like that, you guys can enter into that relationship. If there's agreement, you already have that understanding. The man can perform. Don't trick nobody. Don't trick anybody. If a woman or also you already have that understanding, you don't have a womb. Your womb has been taken out, or probably the walls of the fallopian tube has been, messed up, or probably they have already cut off your fallopian tubes, and no babies can stay there. Don't let the man continue to pray. Don't be telling God, and don't be telling people, oh, God can work miracles. I'm not saying God cannot work miracles, but you can't be doing that when you know the truth. The truth is that your fallopian tube has been cut off. At least let the person know. Let the person know. Your fallopian tube has been cut off. Don't trick nobody to marry you without a fallopian tube. Don't let nobody marry you without a womb. At least you tell the person. If the person is still willing to do so, let him be the one to decide. You know that you have low sperm count, that you cannot father a kid. Why don't you tell that woman from the beginning, I'm sorry, I've already done the medical checkup, and this is what the result is all about. I can't father a child. Okay? I can have erection. I can do whatever, understand, but my sperm cannot become anything. Can't become anything. So, let them know. Let them know. If they feel like, okay, well, I don't need kids. All I need is sexual pleasure. All right, let's get married. Then you guys can get married. You can get married based on that. There's an agreement. It's not going to be like there's going to be a surprise on the wedding day. There's not going to be a surprise when you guys get married. Because now he has opened up. He has been able to, make you to see it. I just want you guys to actually know. The people of the world that have messed up their life in the world, they are now creeping into church. Because they know that you guys have this particular law that no sex until marriage. No sex until marriage. So they can actually hide under that particular law. They can hide under it. And then they will be there, they won't touch you 9 months, 1 year, and you're going to be thanking God as thank God, this is the first man I'm seeing that won't touch a woman. This is the first man I will see that won't touch a woman. You will know if a man's banana is working, he will be bothering you. A man's banana that is working, the man will be bothering you. Sometimes when he's trying to hug you, you'll be feeling something pinning you like tan. You say, the magic kilo day, you will know that the banana of this man is working. A banana-less man will be the one that will not want to test the sample. Okay? So you will not know. You can't know. I'm sorry. Oh my goodness. You will not know. So that's the issue anyway. I just believe that sex before marriage is a no-no, but some of us, we had sex before marriage. Some of us, we had sex before marriage. Maybe because we were not born again at that point in time. All right? But our marriage is still standing today. We gave that marriage to God. Okay? We got married after we became born again, but we got engaged before we became born again. So some of us, I'm telling you. I'm just telling you the fact. Okay? So don't let us come here because we want to now cover up and now start saying, this. No. You're supposed to be a man of truth. You did it before you got married. Don't come here and be proving like you are innocent. You are not. I'm not. I did it. Big time, Denny. No, small time. I did it big time. So don't come here and be telling us some useless stuff. And you women too, telling us, hey, are you supposed to encourage people to have sex and you are not a virgin when you got married? Were you a virgin? You come to church finish, you now come and tell us that you are a spiritual virgin. And the husband now got married to you, now later find out that you are more or less like a whale. The man jump inside the thing like he says, hey, pastor, me, my boy, you're in here. She told me she's a virgin. I said, it's a spiritual virgin. You don't know spiritual virgin is different from real virgin. A spiritual virgin is a woman that already told the barragen boro, the gutter. Oh, and this was to work out okay, twirly baba, see God. Now saying I'm a spiritual virgin. And the man now got there and found out that he can even put his head inside. You are now the one now coming on Mrs. Born again. Now coming in here to talk nonsense now. To talk nonsense here. Okay? To talk nonsense here. I don't understand people, man. Will you be happy for your own sister to marry somebody that has no banana? That the banana cannot work? Will you be happy? What kind of message are you going to preach to the person by the day they die, the person will come to you? What kind of message are you going to preach to the person? When the person will come to you and say, okay, sister me, is the mind of God, he cannot perform. Will you be telling the sister to, don't worry, go back home, we are praying for you? You say, go back, no, we are praying for you. Is that what you're going to be saying? So you're talking about faith. You have to put work with your faith. This is part of it. Go to the hospital and test it. Go and test it. Go and know what you're about to enter into. At least have an idea of what you're entering into. Have an idea. Have an idea. And you never know. So many people that you see in society that looking handsome boys and stuff, they can't get it up. Many of those handsome boys that you see in town, they can't. They can't get it up at all. They have drank Ogidiga, drank Alomon, drank Soboton. They have drank all kinds of manners of things that have destroyed them, destroyed their life, and at the end of the day, they have killed their manhood themselves. They kill their manhood themselves. Many of them, they go in there, you see them, fine boy. They go to the gym, they go and build muscle to they are just trying to compensate for what they don't have. But you got no idea. And they come there and they come over and fool you. And you're saying, hey, you use faith. Which faith are you using? You walk your faith. You walk your faith. I did him, you met one, you were shocked. You see? That's somebody here. I've met a lot. Do you know how many people have called me and said, Pastor Lau, I can't get it up? He said, you are talking about something the other day. Can that stuff help me? So many of them called me. I was like looking at their picture on Facebook. I said, like this very handsome guy. Handsome guys and stuff. That was one that sent the girlfriend to me. And the guy says, hey, my boyfriend can't get it up. And I'm actually trying to, I don't know, maybe that stuff that you said we're able to help him. I said, eh? He can't bela you. He can't bela you. See, somebody is born again and he still went and do the test in your Murupu sister. I'm telling you the fact. The person I just told you the story about today is actually watching the show right now. She's a short lady. Got married to this guy, tall, handsome guy. On wedding day, the guy couldn't perform. Was actually begging. The woman kicked him out. Hey, Walker, you can't stay here. Get out of here. They wasted all the party money, the cake, the musician wasted, money wasted. All the fake prophecy of pastor, stupid. Say, yeah, this is the woman, this is the woman. This is the man, this is the man. And they got married to the man can't perform. And it's not like, okay, it's not like the banana just died yesterday. The banana has been dead for years. Refused to tell the woman. They've been dating for a long time. Refused to share it. I find it so difficult. I'm telling you, I find it very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. To believe a lot of people. A lot of we Nigerians and Christians are finding it so difficult to believe us. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. I find it very difficult to believe us. But it is well. Oh, it is well. So, but the issue is this. If you want to get married, just take this to the bank, please. You want to get married, just like the Bible says, test all spirit. That is that you want to go to a pastor to pray for you. You want to go to a woli to pray for you. Test all spirit. Because not all spirit is from God. Also, when you want to get married, you must actually test whoever you want to get married to. In those days, people do go to do test of blood type. Are we compatible? Are we not compatible? In those days. But this day, they do more tests. They do test of, fertility test or whatever they call it. I don't know. Erection test. Is the person able to get an erection or not? They go and do sperm count. Is the person able to father a kid or not? They do all manners of tests. And then you actually be rest assured that this is it. All right? Good. So now you're putting your head into it, praying to God, asking the Lord to bless the union and all kinds of stuff. But there's not going to be a kind of a surprise, on the wedding day, and then you get to the bedroom, the wife is already expecting to play with the banana, and the banana is nowhere to be found. And the carrier of the banana is crying. And then you just say, why are you crying with all this banana you carry? Bring it out and let us play with it. And they say, no, this banana is not working. I don't use it to pee. It's only for pee. He cannot do anything. He roll over. He cannot do what? Can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. And the sister will look up and down. Is she supposed to cry? Or supposed to be laughing and say, glory be to God in the highest, amen? Is she supposed to be singing worship song? Or is she supposed to kneel down and say, Father Lord, I thank you because of this banana-less man that you have given to me. I will manage it because it is your will. I thank you because you are the one that brought it. And the Bible says every good gift comes from you. You are the one that gave me a banana-less man. I will manage it, oh God. But remember, you down, Baba God, you got to say you down. You down, you can't say for me, you like me. Muzi do me oje banana. Let us enjoy. Nígbà tó yá kù díẹ̀ kí banana kó sí mi lẹ́nu ètò wa gbà lọ bàbá mi God. Ìkànnì. Is that the way you want him to do? Want her to do? You want her to be crying because she has been waiting for banana for all this one. And the banana is coming, about to eat banana now. The banana disappeared. No banana for her. Is that how you want her to live the rest of her life? Oh man, I don't understand you. Just go and do test. I'm not saying go and test run. I'm not saying go and have sex. I'm only telling you to go and do the test. Do the test. Get to know what you are in for or what you are going into. Way before you engage. Way before that. Way before that. I'm not saying go and be having sexual relationship. I'm going to say it 20 times because of the people that are very deaf. They are deaf and dumb. They don't read. They are blind too. They will listen to what you're saying. They will be hearing something different. They will read comments like this. They will be saying something stupid. All right? I want to repeat myself. I am not saying go and have sex. I am telling you to go and do medical test. Medical test. Full medical test. For the blind people, I'm repeating myself. For the deaf people, I'm repeating myself. For those ones that are vegetables, I'm repeating myself. You are not supposed to have sex, but you should go and do medical test. And for those that have salt and water in their brain, medical test, not sex. So don't go and be saying, is it good for a pastor to be recommending sex for people that are not married? I never said that. I never said that. All I'm saying to you guys right now, because of the salt and water in your head, is for you to go and do medical tests and know exactly what you're about to get into. All right? But if it's the part that you want to just only have faith without working your faith, all right, I want you to go into the marriage too. Because you come and pay me $300 for counseling. I will take $300 counseling money from you. Then I will start listening to your story, how your husband cannot perform, how your husband cannot satisfy you, how your husband cannot get it on, and I will listen to it and I will post it on Facebook if you want me to. And then by the time I'm finished, I will be $300 rich when you are busy crying. I'm trying to save you right now from spending the $300 to me. But if you feel like you want to bring the $300 to me, good, I will take it. I will take the $300. It will be good in my pocket. I know what to do with it. But I'm trying to save you right now. You will refuse to listen. You'll be saying, my pastor say. That my pastor say will bring you to me one day. And I will listen to your story. I will listen to your story. Then you will ask me, what do you recommend? Then I will say, what do you want me to recommend for a banana-less man? Let him go and buy dildo. Buy dildo and use it to actually choke you like 3 times and then remove it. And you're supposed to be fine. Who is here? You'll be fine. You know what I'm saying? That's the one to be. Or maybe you want me to send you to deliverance ministry where they will do deliverance for you. And they will say it's one particular woman in the village that snatched your husband banana away. They have tied his banana to a tree. Or maybe they have already padlocked the banana. They throw the padlock in the water. we have to do fasting and prayer for 400 days, and we have to appease the gods, and we have to pray and pray and pray. You have to sow one seed, and at the end of the day, the banana will still be dead. No. You see, realize somebody pay for. Thank you, Jare Love. Thank you. They won't listen now. They won't listen now until later the calamity will come. That's when they will not start crying. They won't listen now. This one wants to test the goose. You see, that's the stuff. So, I believe that this should do it for you guys out there. You don't want to take sex for granted. Even though your pastor can't even though your pastor cannot talk about it, I'm only telling you about it. This is the right thing to do. Okay? So thank you very much for listening to my show. Pastor... Oh, okay. All right, thank you everybody for listening. Let's play our national anthem real quick.
You see?
Oh, Pastor Lubadewa, man, no. God bless you, sir.
You know the word is coming to me.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. But remember, a word is enough for the wise. Baba Nironi, how you doing? Orunile, Gekule bọ́ sọ fún tòkó, Ìyájọ́ bọ́ sọ fún tọ̀nà, Ìgbádà yeah, it's like the thief in the night. Ẹni lówó lè ṣẹ́ lérè, mo fẹ́ jogún, mo fẹ́ dọ̀gbọ̀n, mo fẹ́ kọ́lé láyà rere, gbogbo ẹ̀ ayé ló mọ̀. Guys, meet me in Dallas, man. Meet me in Dallas this coming Saturday. Go on my page and register yourself for the relationship school. Very important. Meet me in Dallas. Meet me in Dallas. Niro Oni, I want to see you in Dallas. Go to my page and register for Singles Konnect. It's in the morning. 10 o'clock is a free event. In the evening, the relationship school attracts $50 and $100. For couples, $100. For singles, $50 in the evening. But for the people that wants to come in the morning for Singles Konnect, it's free event. I will see you there by the grace of God. Instead of my phone number, go and leave me an inbox message. Leave me an inbox message real quick, and then I'm going to chat from there. If you want to connect with me, leave me an inbox message. I'm a certified professional coach and counselor. If you want counseling, you want to talk with me, go and leave me an inbox message. And through there, you're going to get my phone number. We are going to be able to talk together by the grace of God. You need counseling, you need coaching, feel free to get in touch with me. Báwo ló ṣe lò ó? Báwo ló ṣe lò ó? A ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ wo ìgbà tá a ti fún ọ. Báwo ló ṣe lò ó? Báwo ló ṣe lò ó? Listen, Olúwa mi kọlẹ̀kùn kókókó, ṣílẹ̀kùn ọkàn rẹ fún kó wọlé wá. Ó jọba nínú ayé rẹ̀. Bàbá mi ń kọlẹ̀kùn kókókó, ṣílẹ̀kùn ọkàn rẹ fún kó wọlé wá. Ó jọba láyé rẹ̀. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbẹ́jẹ́ sí sáyé rẹ̀. Sáfẹ́ ayé sílẹ̀ jẹ́ kó lọ. Jésù ń padà bọ̀, ó ń padà bọ̀. Hey. All right, The New Jersey conference is loading already. I'm going to start advertising it as soon as possible. By the grace of God, New Jersey people are awesome. I love those people in New Jersey, man. Like I said yesterday, like a lot of people that lives in Houston are fake people. Look at Nina Oni. I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to, he won't come. The only place Nina Oni will go to is where they will share revelation. He won't come and borrow himself brain. All right. But New Jersey people, come on, man. New Jersey people, they're awesome. Awesome people. I'm telling you. New Jersey people, yesterday they formed a group. They, chatting has started already. Planning has started already. They have picked a date already. Everything is rocking and rolling. Even overnight, they were chatting overnight. Planning. Just imagine. Those ones, they borrow themselves brain. They want to do the best for their relationship. All right? It is very good for you to do the same thing. All right? So if you live in New Jersey and you want to be there, wait for that advertisement. I'm going to advertise it, and then you will see that day. It's going to come to you. You will be greatly blessed. You will be greatly blessed. Emma Danilo ni ló ń jàre irọ́ ló ń pa ibi àwọn prophet ni gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ prophet ni gbogbo àwọn tó máa rí vision sí ló máa wá káàkiri ibi tó máa gbé owó ẹ̀ sí ibi táwọn tó máa sọ pé kúrí máa santalia níran mo rí owó ńlá kan tó ń bọ̀ fún ẹ. Nǹkan tó like nìyẹn. Nǹkan tó like nìyẹn. Ibi tó máa ti fún ní brain gidi tá máa yam brain irọ́ kò ní wá síbẹ̀. Ibi prophet ló máa lọ. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching this episode. Have a very wonderful Wednesday morning. I'll see you guys later on the flip side. This afternoon by 3 o'clock. By 3 o'clock, I'm going to be bringing Dr. Toyosi Dairo to teach us again on preparation. By the grace of God, I want you guys to connect on the show by 3 o'clock today. God bless you. Have a wonderful night.